Hey guys, welcome to the last video of the year. 2021 was a very interesting year for me. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a full look for you to wear in New Year's Eve. And we're gonna be trying a lot of the makeup that released during the year. And some of them I haven't tried before, so it's gonna be like first impressions here with you guys. And also wrap up this 2021. And without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the eyes. I actually want to play with two palettes that released this year, and a lot of people love them and we're talking about them, and are these two. This is House Laboratory Love for Sale, and this is Huda Beauty's Rose Quartz, and this one actually is beautiful. I haven't really played with it. I just swatched some of the shades and amazing. All of them look beautiful, and this one is a pretty neutral kind of vibe, but also very nice if you want to do like a night look. So mostly we're gonna be playing like with the gray here, the black, and maybe some of the neutrals, and for some, you know, shimmer situation, we're gonna use the Huda Beauty. Let's prep the eyes very quick. To prep the eyes, I'm gonna be using this from e.l.f. This is the Putty Eye Primer. They actually released this primer, I think it was this year. So I'm gonna be using a brush with it. I think I already used it before and I think I like it. I really don't remember, but let's use it today. It's a little on the dry side, but it's a very nice primer anyways. I do remember now that I used it for a video for my social media, and I do remember now that I do like it. And I kind of want to do something like the shimmer part of the eye. I want to save it for the inner corner. So I'm gonna be doing like a smoky situation in matte on the outside, and then the shimmer on the inner corner. I think that's how I want to make this look. So I'm going to start with the Love for Sale, and I'm gonna get this brown shade here. Is called So in Love, and this eyeshadow actually is super pigmented. From the other shadows that Lady Gaga created for her brand, I think this one is the best one that has a pretty nice pigmentation, and also the color story seems to be more like put together, because I remember the one that I think it was called Crazy in Love or something like that. People were complaining because it's not an easy to use shadow palette, because it has like a bunch of colors all over the place, and a lot of people didn't like that. Like the story wasn't that user-friendly, but this one is pretty nice and it has great pigment. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, perfect. I'm going to get a smaller brush, and I want to play with the black shading here. Let me clean the brush quick. The black is called Let's Do It in the palette. And with that black, I want to emphasize here the outer corner and place it like very close to the lash line, and kind of do like a smoke out wing. Maybe I need like a even smaller brush. Yeah, this one I think is gonna be better, because I really want to do like a wing situation with it. There you go. Don't worry about any fallout or anything, because we're gonna be cleaning that out. And I'm taking it only into the lash line. I'm not going up with it. Something like that. I am very into the smoke out line right now. Like, I love how that looks. Don't worry if you mess up like I did here. You can see there like the line is looking rough, because we're gonna be smoking that out. So that's gonna clean up once we start smoking it. This one is a little bit bigger than the other one, so I guess I'm gonna have to do the other one a little bit bigger. I actually like the way I did this one more than the other one, so I'm gonna make this one a little bigger. Perfect. And what I'm gonna do is, I really want to keep the outside very matte, so I'm going to work the brown shade that I was using before, but with a smaller brush. So the So In Love shade that I use here, I'm going to place it a little bit closer to the middle section because I want to keep all the mattes in the outside, and mix it with that black to make sure that everything is very well smoked out. Because when we do New Year's Eve's makeup, it's more like makeup that you will wear to go out. So the look is going to be more festive, more for events type of looks. So that's why I'm playing today with that smoke out brown look, and we're gonna play with the inner shimmer situation too later. Don't worry about anything on this side because we're gonna clean it up, so the line for the smoke out wing is going to be sharp. Just make sure that everything is very well smoked out. And what you can do with nothing on the brush, like whatever is left on the brush, you're gonna place more brown going into the inner side, but with nothing on the brush, just to make sure that the line between the black and the brown is very smoked out and it doesn't look sharp there. So all the shades are very well blended together. Again, with nothing on the brush, you do the same thing here and making sure everything is very well blended, so the transition is seamless. Love this. I'm going to leave everything like this as of now because now I want to apply the shimmer. The shimmers in here are so beautiful, but they all have this lavender or purplish type of finish, which is good that we did a neutral eye so we can play with color, but I don't know which one I want to apply now because all of these shimmers are so beautiful. Look at this. Wow, gorgeous. Let me see. This one, maybe it's more to the neutral. Ooh, this one is beautiful. I think I'm gonna play with this one, yes. Just to stay away of the purples for now. I know you might be like, oh, but we wanna see. Maybe I do a hint of this purple or this one in the very inner corner and this one more into the middle part. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this one into the inner, like the middle inner part and then this one in the inner corner. Perfect. So let's apply Energized from the Huda palette, and this one, which is this one here, I'm going to place it here into the middle section. I think I should use my finger actually. That happens a lot with the shimmers from Huda's palette. They work amazing with your fingers. Yeah, look at that. Wow, beautiful. So gorgeous. Don't worry if you go on top of the black because you can always go back and just apply a little bit more of the black. And I'm going almost touching your brow section. So I'm going all the way up. So the same thing here. Oh my god, this is so gorgeous. Beautiful. I love this. So I'm going to go back with the brown and make sure that everything is well blended here in the outer part, that the transition is seamless because we don't have any harsh lines or anything. We want everything to be very well blended here too. Wow, gorgeous. With the other shade, I have to try to apply with the brush. Moon Magic is the one that I'm gonna do in the corners, inner corners. So I have to make sure. Oh my god, look at that shade. This is gorgeous. What I was saying is I'm gonna try to use only my brush because it's a very inner part. So we want to make sure that it goes in place, like it stays in place and not all over the place. Wow, this is gorgeous, beautiful. Oh my god, this palette is amazing. That's why so many people were raving about this palette. Like everybody was going crazy about the shimmers in this palette. And they were right about it because these are beautiful. Look at that. Wow. I'm so in love with it. I'm going to go back with the black just to reapply now that we finished the shimmers, because I don't want to lose that line, the smoke out line. I want to make sure that it shows. So I'm going to go back and fix it, making sure that it shows there. There you go. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna leave the eyes right now as they are. Let me clean up the fallout and we're gonna start doing the skin. To prep my skin, I'm gonna use this little sample that I received from Artist Couture. They sent me a sample of the skin prep new product they released. It's called Prep and Glow Blurring Perfection Primer. This is how it looks like the bottle. And I really wanna try it out. It looks amazing. I love this brand, so hopefully I do love this primer. And it's a glowy primer. It feels very nice. It's supposed to be blurring, and it actually smells like skincare. Very nice. It looks super nice, super glowy. I'm gonna apply a little bit like in the center, just in the center of the forehead, and just a tiny bit. Nice. Beautiful. For foundation, I'm gonna be using the new foundation from Lisa Eldridge. This is the Seamless Skin Foundation. And look at this bottle. It's so beautiful and original. It looks like this, like a little, and the way it stands up is like this. So if you have it on your collection, you can keep the box if you want to stand up like this, or you can put it in the table like this. It's going to stand up this way. It has like a flat surface here. And I have tried this foundation before, and I do love how the finish is, because it's like a matte finish, but a very soft matte. I would say it's more like a velvety type of finish going into matte. And a little goes a long way. I only pump like 3 times, and it's this much if you do 3. And with that, I actually cover my entire face. If I need a little bit more in the center of the face, I will add more. But generally, that's enough. And you can see the color is perfect. Like I did good with the color matching this time. I always miss when it comes to color matching, but she makes it so easy in her website. The only thing I will say is don't pay attention to the picture too much, because the pictures show the color sometimes too olivey. Like for example, the ones that have olive undertone, I feel like the picture shows very green when you see the model. So don't worry about that. If you know your undertone, if you have olive undertone or golden, like in my case, when I saw the model for this particular shade, which is number 18, I was afraid that it would be too olivey for me, and it's not. It's perfect. I think it's something about the edit of the picture, so don't pay attention to the picture showing the color of the foundation too green, because it's not gonna be like that. If you want to buy this foundation, it's a little bit expensive, but it's worth it. It's beautiful. I needed one more pump for my forehead. It's a beautiful match, and you can see it's perfect for me. Like it matches with my neck and everything. So it's a very good color match. And you can actually get samples, and they send it for you for free. For example, if you're from the medium family or the dark medium family or tan or whatever, you ask for the card and they send you like all of the shades that are from the family that you are from, and then you choose the one that actually matches you the best. It's super lightweight, you don't feel it in your skin at all. It's a very nice foundation and it's buildable. I don't think it's a full coverage foundation, but it's a very buildable coverage foundation, definitely. And you don't need powder. Like you can see that it's already set. I think it's self-setting foundation. I haven't read about it, but I do think that she said on the video where she make the announcement of the foundation that it was a self-setting foundation. And you can feel it, like you can feel like it's not wet or anything. You can add powder, of course. For example, I have combination skin going into oily skin, so I do set my foundation all the time. But in case that you have dry skin, probably you don't need to set it at all. For concealer, I'm gonna be using my trusty Born This Way concealer. I haven't tried anything this year in the concealer family, anything new. The only concealer I think that was new this year was the one from Tarte. The hydrating one, I think, was the only big release from the concealer side. I don't remember any other brand created a new concealer, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I love this concealer, it's so beautiful and it has a great coverage. Beautiful concealer. To set my makeup, I'm gonna be using this powder that I tried this year. This is a translucent powder from One Size Beauty. I really enjoyed this powder. I actually love the finish and it's super lightweight. It sets your foundation very nicely. So that's why I wanted to use it in this video. It's a very nice powder, especially for your under eye. You can see there that it looks like it blurred that under eye area, which I think is amazing. This one and the Halo Glow from e.l.f. were my favorite powder from 2021, definitely. I don't think they were released this year. I think they have already a long time in the market, but I tried them this year. Very nice. I love how my skin is looking. It's looking beautiful. All of these products are working amazing together. One of the collaborations I love this year, and I wanted to include it in this video so you guys can see how the products perform, is this one from Beauty Creation and Luis Torres. This is the face palette. It's called Face to Face Quad. He created this palette with a whole collection. I actually have the video here in my channel. The video is in Spanish, but you can still, if you speak Spanish, you can watch it. I'm gonna link it here. And I'm reviewing the whole collection and doing a beautiful look with the eyeshadow palette and everything. But I really enjoyed this quad. I wasn't too thrilled about it when it first came out because I think that he is so known for being an eye person. Like, he does amazing makeup on the eyes, like graphic liners and all that. So I was like, why didn't you create it like liners or pens or something like that to do graphic instead of this quad? But I actually love the highlighters in here and I really enjoyed the bronzer. So that's what we're gonna use today, the bronzer. And the bronzer is called M, and I think it's one of his niece's name. And I really love the palette as a whole. Like, the blush is beautiful, but the highlighters, they're like, I don't know, super creamy. You're gonna see them because I'm gonna use the highlighter from the palette too. But this, wow. Beautiful, beautiful collection that he created and still available. If you want to take a look, go to beautycreation.com and you're gonna see the whole collection there for Luis Torres. You see, it's a soft bronzer, but it's a very nice bronzy. You can build it up actually if you wanted more, like you wanted to show a little bit more, you can do it. But I really love how soft it actually looks. It has a little like warm undertone. It's not too cool, but it's a very nice product. You can see there. And let's use all of the products in here. Let's use also the blush. The blush is this one. The blush is a nice peachy blush, perfect to any occasion and any look because it's a very neutral color blush and it's very pigmented. You can see there has great pigmentation. I love putting tons of blush on me. I don't know if you are the same, but I love blush. And let's use the highlighter so you can see what I'm talking about. These highlighters in here are amazing. I'm gonna be using this Alamar highlighter brush, and let's start with this one. And you're gonna see how blinding but beautiful they are. I'm going to apply a little bit of the other one, like the pink one, so you can see how that one looks. I'm gonna apply mostly here by the blush because it does have like a little tiny color to it, but you can see there, wow, how beautiful they are. Look at that. Look at how the shimmer looks. It doesn't emphasize much your texture. Highlighter will always emphasize texture because that's shimmer. Shimmer always will emphasize texture, but this one looks very nice, so it doesn't do a horrible job in emphasizing the texture. And when you mix them both, it gives like the perfect rose gold finish. Beautiful. Look at that. I think I went too far with it, but I just love how it looks. Look at that. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I love that. So for the face, I think we're done. Let me do my brows very quick. And for my brows, I'm gonna use the same thing I've been using forever. This is the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP. This year, I didn't venture too much on brow products. I have seen that a lot of brands have created different brow products, but I haven't really tried a lot of them. So I'm gonna be using the same thing I've been using forever. And people should be talking about this product because it's amazing. This pen is the perfect pen to create small strokes. They're very, very good. A product that I did try this year and I'm gonna use to set my brows is this one, Be Bold Brow Soap. This is from City Colors. This is supposed to be the dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Frizz, which is my favorite brow product released this year. I think they nailed it with the formula. The formula is super easy to work with and it's very, very nice. I don't know, it doesn't go white. It doesn't make your brows look weird. Super, super good. So I was very excited to try it out. And now with this dupe, this one is actually like $8 and I think the Anastasia Beverly Hills is like $29. So for a fraction of the price, you have something very similar to it. I wouldn't say it's the same thing, but it's a very similar product. It does work very nicely. You can see there, it's very, very nice. I will say you have to be careful with this one because it can turn white if you apply too much, which with the Anastasia, that doesn't happen easily. It can happen, but it doesn't happen easily. In this one, it can happen easily. So just make sure that at the beginning you apply just a tiny bit. If you want to apply more towards the end, you can do so, but do little by little. But it's a very nice product to use to set your brows. If you want them to last all night, then this is your product. So my brows are done. I'm gonna do some mascara, and I really love this mascara from ColourPop. They released a new one called Level Up Lengthening Mascara, and I really love how it works. It's a very natural mascara. It's not a mascara that you're gonna have a lot of volume from, but you're gonna get a lot of length, which is good. I love more volumizing mascara than lengthening mascara because my lashes tend to be long but not voluminous. But this one I really enjoy, and I love the brush. Like, the brush is so easy to work with. Okay, this is how it's looking right now. Before doing my bottom lashes, I'm going to finish the bottom section here of the eye. And I'm gonna go back to So In Love with a small brush, and I'm going to smoke out that shade here like this, very softly, because we don't want a harsh line. Make sure it's very soft smoke out situation. And I really want to do a waterline color, and I think I'm going to use for that this color here from Transluce. I really like the liners from the brand. I feel like they're super creamy and easy to use. This one has a shimmery finish, but that's what I want, and I want to place that in my waterline. They're super, super creamy. I love how they work actually, and the color is like beautiful. This one is in the shade Accomplished. It's like a bronzy shade, but it's shimmery, so it has a finish, but it's gorgeous. And I'm gonna go back with the brush that I was using and the same eyeshadow shade, and just make sure that everything is very well blended between the liner and the eyeshadow. And basically that's all I want to do on the bottom lashes, on the bottom part. Now I'm gonna do my bottom lashes with the mascara. You probably will want to add some false lashes, but I really want to keep it like this because I really want the eyeshadows to be the center of attention. Sometimes when you wear lashes, like the lashes steal the show, but this time I really want those eyeshadows to be the center of attention. I think the look is gorgeous, and I think the eyes need their own, you know, moment. So for the last step is going to be the lips. And for my lips, I'm going to use also by Luis Torres and Beauty Creation. Let me just check the color very quick because, yeah, this one is the one that I want to use. And let me get the lipstick. I really want to use this one from Huda. Yeah, this one it is. So this one is the new from Huda, the cream lipstick, and this is Boss Chick, the shade. And from Beauty Creations and Luis Torres liner, She's So Chic. So I'm going to be lining my lips with that. This is like a very nice brownie nude. Oh my god, this cream lipstick from Huda, it's like you have a lip gloss on. They're so glossy, and it's a beautiful shade. It's like a brownie shade. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay guys, so that's it. This is the look for New Year's Eve. As you can see, it's very festive. We did a beautiful shimmery smoke out look. We're looking gorgeous and ready for 2022. Thank you so much for watching. If you're a new subscriber into the channel, you subscribed this year, thank you so much. I hope you like my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe here on my channel. Leave me in the comments below, what are you grateful for this 2021 and what are you expecting this 2022? I'll be reading all of your comments. Happy New Year. I hope this new year brings you a lot of happiness, love, money, and a lot of success. Thank you so much for watching my videos this year, and see you on 2022. Bye bye. Yo.